Happy Sunday, everyone. Today I'm going to be comparing the infamous Fender Stratocaster to the undeniable Fender Telecaster. And I love both of these guitars. They're just such classic instruments. This is a 62 custom shop Wildwood 10 Telecaster. It's actually owned by my buddy Andy Powell, and he was so kind to let me borrow it back for this video. The more I play it, the more I miss it, so I gotta get it back into his hands as soon as possible. But thank you so much, Andy, for allowing me to borrow this guitar for this video. And then this is mine. This is a custom shop 59 reissue Strat. I recently got it. Her name is Sandy, and she's just a great guitar. I will give you a little breakdown to how this video is going to be laid out. First, we're going to be doing some clean tones. Then we're going to smack some overdrive pedals on and see how both of these guitars take those. I will give you a little disclaimer and tell you that both of these guitars have TV Jones Starwood pickups in them. I think they sound phenomenal. I am a TV Jones artist and enthusiast. I was a little concerned when I got these pickups because I thought that they wouldn't really retain the clarity of normal single coil pickups, but they have it in abundance. They just add a tiny bit of oomph and a little, I don't know, roundness to the tone that I really, really enjoy, but they are as clear as day. At the end of the video, I am going to tell you which guitar I prefer, the Stratocaster or the Telecaster. But for now, let's get straight into some tones. I'm really excited to show you what these guitars are all about. So, which one do I prefer and why? Well, I hate to say it to you Stratocaster lovers, but I very much prefer the Telecaster over the Stratocaster. I think that the Telecaster is the best guitar ever made, and I do really, really love Strats, but this guitar is the most awesome design in my opinion. And here's why. It's the most simple guitar that's ever been made while also retaining a certain level of versatility. By that, I mean each pickup switch position is very, very usable. I find that a Stratocaster, though each pickup position is very unique, they're not necessarily as usable on different genres of music as a Telecaster. So when you are in the neck position, you get this nice kind of, not really bassy, but this round kind of warmer tone. In the middle, it's pretty much just exactly the way it sounds, straight down the middle. And then when you're in the bridge pickup position, you kind of get this kind of screaming, brighter, twangy tone, but it never sounds too shrill to me. I mean, sometimes if you have a mediocre Tele or just a Tele, I don't know, some Teles are just brighter than others, but I find that most of the time when you're in the bridge pickup position of a Tele, it is still very, very usable. So that's kind of all you need. I mean, in my opinion, what more do you need than warm, right in the middle, and bright? That's perfect. I mean, also a lot of the times the way I'll use this is I'll be using the neck pickup for some rhythm stuff, and then when I'm trying to just scream, I'll just switch over right to that bridge pickup. And to me, that's just a pretty wonderful design. Now, the Stratocaster, on the other hand, is a wonderful guitar, but to me, again, it always kind of sounds like a Stratocaster. I feel like you can't really hide from a Strat as much as you can with the Tele. And I know that sounds a little bit weird to a lot of you listening, because Teles, yes, they do have a very unique sound. Yes, they're extremely clear and they cut through a mix really well. But to me, they just can kind of blend into certain songs a little bit more, whereas the Stratocaster always sounds like a Strat to me. I've never heard a Strat and thought it was anything but a Strat a lot of the time. But that's also why it's really, really special. There are a few things that can be viewed as an upgrade. For example, the tremolo system with the whammy, that's really cool. 5-way pickup switch with all modern Strats back in the day. They had a 3-way pickup switch, which was pretty much just a position for every pickup, but they upgraded it to a 5-way switch, which I think was a good decision. And then we got this contoured body, so that fits really comfortably. What can I say? It's a special guitar. I can't ever go without owning both of them because they're just great and they sound so, so different from each other. Before I leave you guys, I guess I'll just elaborate on a little bit of the history of these guitars. The Fender Telecaster was introduced in 1950 and it was originally called the Esquire. Eventually, they added another pickup because the Esquire only had one pickup. They called it the Broadcaster. They had to change that name too because Gretsch actually sent them a letter because they already had a product called the Broadcaster. So Fender decided to change the name of this guitar to the Telecaster, which was inspired by color television. And I believe Leo Fender really shaped American culture and music. He made these guitars to be very serviceable, to be very practical and usable for the working musician. Tonally, Stratocasters and Telecasters are just wildly unique instruments. Leo Fender was really ahead of his time, considering that there's not much that has changed about these two guitars in the past 75 years, and they're still used on pretty much every record you could ever think of. I personally wouldn't really change anything about the Telecaster's design. Come 1954, the Stratocaster was introduced, and it was the hippest thing. I mean, how many players are just Strat players that we look up to? Jimi Hendrix, John Frusciante, John Mayer, Stevie Ray Vaughan, of course. And it's really odd because I feel like Telecasters are a lot more associated with country music. However, I do believe that they are extremely versatile and kind of underrated in that way. But both are amazing. I would like to know, which one do you guys prefer? I released that SG/Les Paul video that I received so many comments on, and I was entertained by hearing everyone's opinion. I would like to know your opinion on this too. If you made it this far, please don't forget to subscribe. Your support is incredible, and I'm looking forward to growing my YouTube. I release videos every Sunday, so stay tuned. Have a wonderful day, and see you next time.